but
No, I mean, hey, even if there is just a little tiny, minuscule, insignificant amount of people that are like-minded, if they all get together, at least then it's concentrated in one spot. If they're all spread out, then they have no hope.
no, you're right. You're right. And that is the right mindset to have. Hope and
Oh, I'm
faith
not saying I
and,
think it'll work. I'm just saying that's the idea.
I'm just saying, I am being a bit of a pessimist in
Yeah.
this situation. I get that, and I apologize. Anyways, Addie is going to go and gather the sorceresses that will come. Even the ones that won't fight are probably going to help however they can to keep the bad guys from taking the Midlands, because they know what it was like to have shit be bad back in the day.
Yeah, and we also talked about how the blood, if they get their way, they're going to do away with magic. So why the fuck would you help those people? They're gonna turn on you eventually.
Well, and the sorceresses in Nicobarisi, I mean, they've seen up close and personal what the blood does to their kind, even without being in power. So, yeah, probably would want to avoid that and anybody that they're friends with being in power also.
Right. Are you really going to side with them? I didn't think so.
No.
Come on, let's go.
Addie is also going to try to convince some of the army, since their civil war wouldn't be happening if everybody was on the side of the enemy. So they're like, some people are obviously pissed off at the blood over there too. So just go up to the army. You know, Addie, you blind old lady, just like walk up to the army and be like, hey guys, so I get you're not happy. You want to come fight with us? And see what happens.
Oh, I fucking love that. She's just going to go up to the fence outside of their fort and be like, hey, guys.
You be wanting to fight?
You could stop fighting each other and help us fight. Solves your thing, you know?
Fuck those guys you're
it.
fighting. We'll fight them later. Come fight with us over here right now, and we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it.
Everybody, just save your places. Remember where you were. We're going to go fight a war, we'll be back, and then we'll hash this out. And speaking of being back, we're going to be back right after, just kidding, it's time for the beer break.
Yay!
Yes!
I would have been pissed.
And in the middle of the episode, where it belongs.
Yeah.
Because I remembered.
No, it's a longer chapter. It's not our fault.
Oh, is that what we're going with?
Oh.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No. All right, so today we've got this beer from Coopersville Brewing Company. Again, a brand new brewery in the town that I work during Craft Beer Month, meant to be. And we were trying all 10 beers that they had on tap. So tonight we've got House of the Rising Saison. See, because House of the Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
It's
song.
a song.
Anyways, it's 6.2%, respectable. Now, this is a traditional Saison. Saison, I'm going to be honest with everybody. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
I think it's Saison.
Saison. Well, that goes with the song. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Saison. Hopefully, I'm not too wrong. It's brewed with emergent rye malt to add slight spiciness. It brings the traditional farmhouse characteristics of fruity esters and little gunk along with a dry finish. I think that was supposed to be funk. Maybe I was wrong.
I don't think that gunk was probably
No.
in the description.
I was just like, the second it came out, I was like, that's not right. But so, okay, here's the thing. When you drink this beer, the first thing you taste is clove. Like, a lot of clove. Like, probably more clove than you were expecting to taste.
Yeah, it reminded me of another beer I've had, the Half Bridges.
Yeah, yep, Hefe Bridges. Or is it Half Bridges?
They took off the E because people were getting confused. They just want you to say half. So
Oh.
they just changed it to Half
Two
Bridges.
Fs.
Yeah.
Okay, well then yes, Half Bridges.
Yeah,
That was banana and clove.
I was gonna say, yeah, that one had a banana. This one doesn't have the banana though. This one is just more like.
So it's all clove.
Yeah, it's more like straightforward clove and ale in your face.
Now, I kind of like these. I think the super clovey beers have like a place.
They remind
when
me
you-
of smoking jarums in high school.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Those the black ones, right? They had the
Mhm.
black paper and the I don't know if I could do that now.
No.
after drinking this beer, like, that's too much clove. I don't want that much.
Yeah, I don't want to. I just I'll have one of these beers every once in a while and remember when I was like, I'm such a badass.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Black cigarettes. But it's
yeah,
good beer.
I was going to say, that being said, it is a lot of clove, but when you know what it is, you expect it, and you order it, like, you're ready for it. It's just the first sip that's just like, oh, wow.
Yeah, well, especially because the name of it makes you think, I don't know why, a lot of times Saisons are sweeter. So when I looked at it initially, I wasn't expecting it. But
Well, yeah, they say fruity and funky, and then you get that, and it's a little misleading.
yeah, it is. But it was good, and I would probably order it again, or at least get it in a taster, because I like to drink those.
I can tell.
Like a whole flight.
So we're going to be right back after this. And we are back. See? I told you we would be. Yeah, just like that. So, as we're around the table, we're kind of talking about who's going to go do what for the movement. And we talk about Harold. He's going to be sending official delegates to some of the other lands to convince them to send their reps to Ebonicia so we can get the word out and get some asses in seats as far as an army goes.
That's definitely a better job for him than being fucking king like he should be. Totally. That's a much better use of his skills.
Like, yeah, I'm going to dedicate myself to doing this one thing when actually I'm just going to be like, hey, dude, I want you to run a message to somebody for me. Cool? And then I got like 2 weeks until we meet again. Cool?
Yeah,
Cool?
Yeah.
My job's done. I don't know. Zed wants to go see if going to see Kat as first wizard will persuade her that the Midlands is powerful enough to stick with. Right? He's like, be on our side. We're going to win.
I'm a wizard, bitch.
Look at me with my wizard power. Do you not think I can take them? Does this robe make me look fat? I should have gone with the plain one.
Damn it, Addie.
Kahlan doesn't think it'll work, but she's like, hey, I mean, go for it. Try. At the very least, you got no other options. What are you going to do?
Yeah. She's not going to say that she doesn't think it's going to work. Because she's like, I
She's
just
not
told you
gonna
to come
be
up
the
with
negative one.
Yeah, well, she's like, I just told him to come up with solutions. So I'm not going to knock him.
All right, my plan is to crowdsource a plan.
Yeah.
What do you got?
All your ideas are shit. Try again. That's not a good way to instill, you know, more ideas.
I am remembering this time at work years ago when I was brand new, and one of the managers there, after I had suggested something, said, that's a good idea. You should put it in the suggestion box. And I was like, oh, we have a suggestion box? And he goes, no. And then he went into the office. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, I guess my input's not needed.
Not wanted.
Got it. After dinner, Jeb tells Zed what she's been seeing while she's been looking at him.
Because she's been giving him weird fucking looks all night, apparently.
Giving him eyeballs.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's like, he's suave. He's good with the ladies. And he's like, okay, maybe Jeb wants a little bit. That's cool. We're out here doing war stuff.
Yeah.
Some creature comforts wouldn't be so bad.
He's got Addie.
Is that exclusive, or is Zed just kind of like a
No, I don't think it's
Austin
exclusive.
Powers type guy?
No, I think they're just like, it's convenient.
He's like Austin Powers with morals. He probably wouldn't do it until it was established, you know. But
yeah, I feel like.
But once it was,
I feel like because he has with Addie and Addie is there, he wouldn't be trying to dip in other ink. Like.
Oh, so he's not a shallow piece of shit.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm not gonna do that in front of you.
Good.
But once Addie was gone, he'd be like, okay.
I like my first wizards to be good, upstanding people.
Good.
I think that makes it better.
Yeah.
So, anyway, sorry. Jeb tells Zed that she has had a vision of him in the air with wings, and then he's dropped into a huge ball of flame.
That sounds great.
Super.
Yeah.
Are you sure you weren't just dreaming? Are you sure you're sure? Now, she knows this isn't actually an event, right? It's not really going to happen to him.
Not like that, anyways.
It is, right. It's not a vision of the future. It is a dream. It's, you know, symbolism.
Symbology.
Right, symbology, exactly. But, like, she doesn't know what it means. And Zed, he keeps his cool. He's like, whatever, because we know all of the people that have to deal with magic on that level know that prophecy is not to be trifled with or just, like, assumed in any way, shape, or form. So he's like, hey, just let me know if you figure some shit out. Nothing to do about it right now.
Yeah. Just keep me in the loop.
Keep me in on the whole me being burned alive thing. Cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
After promising that she will, she reveals that she also had a vision of Kahlan running in circles. But they chalk that up to Kahlan just feeling like she's running in circles with all this Midlands shit. You know?
Yeah, makes sense. You know, it's not always a bad thing when she has a vision.
Or is it? We also know about a spell that can do exactly the same thing. Jade, exactly the same thing.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you, and I had totally forgotten about that.
By this point?
Which is, I think maybe I just didn't, like, step back from the chapter at all, but until you said that, I was, like, not even thinking. It wasn't even in my mind that that's what that could mean.
It seems so clear to me
I'm sure
away
you're right.
that that's where they're trying to go. Like, she's
100%.
walking in circles. That's why when I'm reading this and they're like, yeah, she's probably just stressed out with all this stuff. Well, yeah, obviously. But the thing is, we as the reader have an advantage because they don't know what we know. They probably, like, Zed is probably aware of that spell, right?
But why would it even enter his brain?
Yeah, but why would he be thinking about that right now? Whereas us as the reader, having seen all that, being like, well, obviously it's that thing.
Yeah. Lua's coming after you. You better watch out.
She keeps dropping all these little things all over.
Yeah.
Everything she says here has had some sort of correlation.
Yeah, wings. We know somebody with wings. Okay.
Sorry. Jeb also says that they shouldn't leave Cirilla alone with any rope. She hasn't seen a vision or anything, but she can just tell from her aura that she's dreaming of killing herself. So just better not give her the chance.
Basically, she's depressed, so we shouldn't let her around anything that she could use to kill herself, which is kind of just common sense, I feel like, at this point. But
yeah, I mean, look, we know Cirilla is having an extremely difficult time. So, and because of what we've seen so far, we know she's not in a good mental state.
No.
But I also feel like if somebody is batshit crazy because they're batshit crazy for one reason or another, and being to the point where you're crazy and suicidal gets to the point where that brings on a physical, like you can look at somebody even when they're being calm and just be like, that's not good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, you're saying Jeb reading her aura really... Like, yeah, she probably did read her aura. She can do that, but I feel like everybody else in the room probably could too.
Right. She's also like, just look at her.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
She's upset, man. Should be pretty clear. But that also kind of brings out another thought. Sorry, I know, tangential and all that. Jeb probably shouldn't be waiting to tell everybody all this. Like, what was going on when she had it? All these visions and these thoughts. She should probably bring these to the forefront way, way sooner.
Yeah, because I don't feel like she had all of those visions during dinner. Like, it was just weird that she has bottled all this up and is like, hey guys, I'm going to tell you everything right now. And it was also super annoying to write notes for it because you couldn't just, like, bottle it all up nice.
Right, all at once.
Yeah.
Like it should have been done.
Yeah.
Jebra. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of the main point to having a seer. They can let you know stuff ahead of time.
As soon as they see it.
As soon as it happens, yeah. Then you have the advantage.
That would be beneficial. If they told you that.
If. Oh, yeah, I can see the future, but I can actually only tell you what the future was going to be after it happened.
Mm-hmm. Or after I, like, sit on it for a while.
It's like Invisible Boy from Mystery Men, where he's like, yeah, I can go invisible, but only when nobody's looking at me. Like, okay, sure.
Okay, she told... None of this has happened yet, though, so let's give her a little bit more credit.
Not the same
than
thing.
Yes.
So Jeb heads to bed, leaving Addie, Zed, and Kahlan alone. Kahlan thinks that an official delegation from the Mother Confessor would hold more weight than one from a queen.